Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sean Killian versus Ray2793, and this is going to be a $20 money match. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out Sean Killian's YouTube channel, link down below in the description, and also make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description if you want to play for money yourself. Sean will go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have GWC06, Gold Sark, Chessie Cat, Impulse, Ash. They have Droll, Inclusion, Soufflador, Fua, and Imperm. Okay, so we will go to main phase. So Fua can just get traded with Ash. Droll doesn't really do very much, and all they have is Imperm versus Starter Extender. So they're going to go standby phase, drop Fua, drop Ash on that. Go main phase, Gold Sark, go ahead, banish the Dormouse. And then now we can go Dormouse effect, the Imperm it, sure. And now, well, okay, I shouldn't say like Starter Extender, because it's not like Cat is necessarily like a starter in this situation. But it's a name that we don't have to use, so it makes the extender into Lizard Dose. So that way, like, we just like beat a hand trap anyways. Go ahead, summon into this. So now like a second hand trap doesn't do as much. Lizard Dose, banish, Cat, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then we can go ahead and link those off to summon out Red Ransom. And then activate the Red Ransom effect. Go ahead, search, grab out the field spell from the decks of the hand. They drop Droll and Lockbird here to stop them from being able to get any draws off like Whitebinder or Cat later down the line. Now we're going to go GWC06, bring out Cat, Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon out, go ahead, banish White Rabbit, pay 300, special, and then effect to go ahead and set from the deck the TB11. And now we're going to go ahead and make a link decoder. And then now we can link all those off into a Whitebinder. And now we can go Whitebinder, Chainlink 1, Link Decoder, Chainlink 2. So banish, special summon out, and then Whitebinder effect, set the GWC06. And then make a Firewall Dragon. Also that's banished, yeah. And then just go ahead and pass turn. So we have Field Spell for follow-up. We'll also have the MTP searching like Dormouse for follow-up. We have GWC6 second summon out Whitebinder, which is also really good against the opponent's deck. Ooh, okay, they draw Ash, so Ash can stop the MTP. So activate Inclusion, go ahead and search out the Tristaros from the decks of the hand. Then nothing on resolution, normal summon Tristaros, activate Soufflador effect, pop, special summon out, and then activate the effect to go ahead and dump from the deck. Okay, so we let that go through because we do have Dominus Impulse. Now we're going to activate the GWC06. They're going to chain the Tristaros. Now we're going to Dominus Impulse the Tristaros. So now we can summon out Whitebinder, Gang 23, and then they're going to go ahead and dump 2 from the deck. And now new chain link, Whitebinder effect, banish the Red Ransom, and then the 2 Crystron monsters in your graveyard. So can I ash the summon effect or only when it's banished? Did they just ask that? That's crazy. No, you can't ash this, because even though the other effect down here says to draw 1, we're not using that effect. We're using the effect to banish from grave. So we're going to go ahead, banish Red Ransom, Soufflinier, and the Monster Searcher. And then Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon itself out. Go ahead, banish White Rabbit, pay 300, special White Rabbit effect. Go ahead, set the MTP directly from the deck. And then on res, activate MTP, go ahead, grab out Dormouse. And even if they did have Ash to stop this, which they could have dropped there, then we still have Firewall effect to bounce, and then our opponent just passes turn. So we're going to go ahead, search. They're trying to Ash that, though. Okay, so they do Ash it. And then on res, we can just go Fire... Oh, wait, but we can't Firewall effect, right? Because we use Dominus Impulse from the hand. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think they're going to catch it here. Wait, that was definitely used from hand, right? I'm not tripping? Hold on. I think they messed up. They definitely should have said it. I just realized that. Yeah, placed from hand. Ooh, there was a mistake there. A mistake on Sean Killian's end. That if the opponent could have caught there, definitely could have changed the outcome of the game. But at the end of the day, it wasn't caught. So on to the next game, we'll go ahead and see Druis Worm, Lancia, Shifter, Gold Sark, Impulse. So obviously, like, Druis Worm isn't very good against Crystron itself, but you can use that as an extender in your Maliss deck. They have Crossout, Soufflinier, Lancia, Pot of Prosperity, Lancia. They also have multiple Lancias. So we're going to go activate Pot of Prosperity, and then go ahead and look at the top 6. And then this will go ahead. We also see Chaos Hunter in their deck. They're going to grab out the Inclusion. Looking at the banishes, we also see Makaba for their Nova. And then put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck now. Also, something like Chaos Hunter in this deck is better than something like Fiendsmith Ryziel when, well, I should say, like, obviously, because you can, like, discard a card and get value off of it, but when you go first, it's harder for them to Bestial you, which then, in return, makes it harder for them to out the Chaos Hunter. But I guess, like, by the time they special summon, they probably will have something in graveyard to target anyways. I guess if you combo plus have Chaos Hunter, you probably just win, though. Activate Inclusion, go ahead, grab out the Soufflenier, and then now we can go Soufflenier effect. Go ahead, discard the Soufflador, and then they said in response to the hand effect, change shifters, so special summon out, and then pop the Inclusion. We could have also popped this, because this doesn't have to go to graveyard. But now we're going to go Soufflador to pop the Soufflenier, special summon out, and then Soufflenier, chainlink 1, Soufflador, chainlink 2. So go ahead, dump Cluster so we can add it back, and then summon out the Tristaros, and now make Synchro 7. Synchro 7 effect, add back Cluster, and then we're going to go set Cluster, set Cross out, and then pass turn, and we do have follow-up because we can Cluster pop our own Synchro and use this to special summon back out from the Banished. So they draw on 2 TB11, and then drop Lancia right away in the draw phase to play around Allure Darkness. They pass, they draw Ash Blossom, battle phase, swing for 26, and then still battle phase, activate Cluster to pop the Synchro, and then activate Synchro effect. In response, we're going to chain Dominus Impulse onto that. Okay, now our Lancia does not work, though. I guess, like, maybe you could argue when they cluster target this, we chain Lancia. But yeah, I guess that could be pretty good to prevent any other potential follow-up that they could have. Because if they have another play in hand, now we can't Lancia them. So now we go ahead and draw into Field Spell. Then they're going to go ahead and drop Lancia. Maybe we should have also just set Dominus Impulse this game. Yeah, it probably would have been like the smarter play to set this again. Now they're going to Lancia them in draw phase again. Pass, draw into the Monster Searcher. Battle phase, go ahead, swing for 15. And then activate the Cluster effect to pop. Did we banish? I guess you can't even... Wait. Yeah, you can't make Link 1 with this, right? I'm pretty sure you can't. It's been a little while since I've actually played the Crystron deck myself, but I'm pretty sure it has to have 1,000 or less attack, like fairly certain. Now we're going to go Banish, go Search, grab out the Soufflador from deck to hand. I know this isn't like a one-card starter, though. But it's also because like what you're searching isn't actually starting you like a Smiger would. Soufflador pop, special summon out, and then activate the effect to go dump. So dump the Smiger, and then go ahead and dump the Turtle, and then activate Smiger effect. Go ahead, grab Inclusion for Tristaros. We can't Lancia because we impulsed from hand. And then now we're going to go activate the Turtle to summon out the Tristaros from hand, and then use those, go into Synchro 7 effect, add back the Cluster, and then Tristaros effect, banish, pop, special summon out 2 from deck, and then we can activate the Synchro effect to summon back out. So we bring out Soufflenier, Tristaros, and then Synchro, summon out the Soufflador, overlay into the Nova, and then now we can overlay into Infinity. And then we can go set Cluster, pass, they draw on the Imperm, so go main phase, Imperm onto Infinity, they said okay, and then set TB11, yeah, it's like we could have technically used Tristaros effect there. We've already gone through both Crystron Synchros though, so it's not like we could make that to have a double pop with Cluster, so we'd have to go for like FA Dawn Dragster if we want an interruption out of it. Gold Sark, banish Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out, and then Dormouse effect, chain the Tristaros effect, go ahead, bring out the Soufflenier, and then use those to synchro off in the FA Dawn Dragster, banish White Rabbit, pay 300 special, and then activate White Rabbit effect to go ahead and set the GWC06 from deck, and now activate Jerusalem effect to try to banish the opponent's Lancia to special summon out, they said okay, and then now we're going to go ahead and make the Link Decoder. Then go ahead and use those to make... I was about to say, are we really going to let them go into like a red ransom now? I feel like they get a lot out of it. But no, they're going to go activate Cluster to pop Dormouse, get rid of the Maliss body, put back the Synchro 7, make SP, and now Druis Worm onto the FA Dawn Dragster and SP onto the set Crossout, and then chain Crossout, calling Talons. So go ahead, banish Talons, just playing around that. The Crossout does get banished. Then activate Field Spell, banish Chessy Cat, summon out the Chessy Cat, And now we can use these to make the Link 3. We cannot go for game though because of SP. That's like just not an option. Also, the Searching Field spell just isn't going to be like that great. It's just follow up or a banish for the cat. Activate GWC, bring out cat, and then activate the Red Ransom, special summon out. And then cat effect, banish field spell, draw Fua, Ash. Okay, and now we're going to make the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, summon back out Dormouse. And then use those to make the White Binder. And then White Binder effect. This is also only at 21 because we impermed it. So White Binder is going to go ahead, banish Soufflinier, Tristaros, and Synchro 7. So just removing all the good stuff out of their graveyard right now. They will get like a little bit of stuff in graveyard though. When the Infinity goes. White Binder effect, set the GWC 06, TB11, banish go special, bring out White Rabbit. And now when we go White Binder effect, they do have Ash Blossom, so they're going to go ahead and Ash the White Binder there. And now, yeah, now I was going to say, now it doesn't look like we have anything. We can't even beat over the Infinity, so Infinity can negate the GWC 06. They draw Chaos Hunter, so go main phase Infinity effect to suck up the White Rabbit. And then activate Cluster to pop the field spell so we can put back Tristaros. But I'm not too sure why we did that, though. That doesn't really make that much sense, right? Now we're going to go battle phase. They're going to go activate Trap, Chain Infinity, and then they admit defeat. So on to the next game now. Game number 3, we will see Maliss go first. But I think Maliss could have just won that game if we had set Dominus Impulse. Which you could say like, oh, technically they could have went Pop, Synchro 7, summon back out. But what do they summon back out? Like on our Sean Killian turn 1. So turn 2 of the game. What do they summon back out that actually gets value? Because they're still under Shifters, so they can't summon Soufflidor to go ahead and dump 2 without it actually doing anything. If they summon Tristaros, sure, doesn't do anything, right? So we really just needed that Lancia for like the next turn. Just like turning off the Lancia just didn't seem very good. Now we have Magmamut, Thrust, White Rabbit, Druisworm, TB11. They have Smiger, Soufflidor, Foolish, Ty's Version, and Smiger. Okay, so the game just ends. So go main phase, set TB11, normal White Rabbit, set GWC 06. Make Link Decoder, activate Bestial Magmamut. Special summon, banish, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, special summon, and then go ahead and search during the end phase. And now we can link all these off to make a Red Ransom. Red Ransom, Chainlink 1, Link Decoder, Chainlink 2, special summon out. Go ahead, search out the field spell from the deck to the hand. And now use those to make SP. SP effect, banish the Red Ransom, pay 900, special, go banish. And then that will go ahead and banish the cat, pay 300, special summon out the cat. So decides to skip the Dormouse here. Maybe in case we get hit with like Nib right here. And we still have the Dormouse in deck as a body. So we still have like one little name left. Activate cat, banish, draw on the Ash, Dormouse, and then go ahead and make the White Binder. And now White Binder effect, go set MTP07. And then activate TB11, banish, go bring out Dormouse, and then activate White Binder effect, pay 900, special, draw into a Ash Blossom. We also have like Nightmare Griffin if we play it here, but we did show Firewall. Okay, we do play Griffin. Go ahead, make Griffin, discard Dormouse, set TB11, draw into a Chessie Cat, then make the Abawa, and then activate the effect, get rid of Ash Blossom, summon back out Griffin, which also should tell that their hand is extremely strong if they're getting rid of Ash Blossom. Or they have 2 Ash. You have like a read on one of those. Now we're going to go end of main. Bring out the Abawa. So they just held on the Thrust in case if the opponent tried to like hand trap them at any point. Worst case scenario, we could also just like discard it next turn. But we also have Cat that we could discard too. So all face downs are known. Yep, so they show all 3. Pass. They draw into Turtle. Activate Foolish Burial. Go ahead, dump the Soufflinier. Honestly, if they win this game, I'll personally PayPal them $20. There's no way they win this game. Activate Soufflinier, discard special, unless if Sean Killian throws crazy. So special, pop, Effectigo special from deck, bring out the Tristaros. Okay, normal summon out the Smiger, and then make the Clockwork Knight. Sure. Smiger effect, banish, go search, grab out the Inclusion. Then activate Inclusion, okay, grab out Cluster from the decks of the hand, that's fine. So Trap card doesn't do anything right now. Soufflidor, pop, special summon out, and then can't use the effect because Nightmare Griffin. Go ahead, make Synchro 7, can't use the effect because Nightmare Griffin. And then thinking on summon because they could activate the Tristaros effect. But if they activate Tristaros effect, Then, actually, what do we plan on doing exactly? Because we could have also summoned Whitebinder to banish a bunch of stuff from their graveyard. So I guess we could just Ash it. But they're just going to try to go Battle Phase here. Then we're going to go activate MTP07. I guess also if they activate it, we don't have to Ash it. We could have also just activated MTP07. Then change EWC. So go ahead, activate, summon out Red Ransom, Gang 23. Go ahead, search the Dormouse, and then banish the Synchro 7. And now they're going to go activate Inclusion. So still just not playing into Talons, because we could have also used Red Ransom effect to go ahead and search out for Field Spell. But we're like, we don't need to. We have plenty of follow-up. We'll just not play in the Talons. Inclusion, summon back out from the graveyard. Set Cluster. And then end phase, okay, yeah, it's just game. End phase, activate Druid's Worm, banish Whitebinder, special summon out, pay 900, special Whitebinder, draw. We have Whitebinder effect to go ahead and banish from the opponent's graveyard. I was gonna say, we could also banish from our own. We don't have any space for, like, any extra bodies, though, at this point. But it shouldn't matter. Main phase, or, oh, not even main phase. Standby phase effect to go ahead and draw. But then they're gonna go ahead and chain Cluster to go ahead and pop. In response to the effect, it's kind of wild, though, right? Like, now we're just going to look at what, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're going to get to look at 5 here instead of 4. So shouldn't they have technically let that resolve first? I still draw her effect a little. Yeah. Then they're going to go ahead and make access code. And then Druid's Chainlink 1, access code Chainlink 2, access code, banish, pop. And then, yeah, they just go ahead and emit the feat. They also had, like, Impulse for Nib if they had it or anything. So GG's, too much engine. Yeah, this game was just way over. Like, honestly, you could just look at the opening hand and tell that Crystron wasn't winning the game. You just can't beat Maliss with only engine. Honestly, it's really hard to beat, like, any deck with only engine. Like, strictly engine is very hard to do. Decks just typically do too much right now. Unless if it's, like, pure Iseal, then you can beat that with just engine. But even then, like, it's not the easiest thing to do. But I would say, like, out of the more popular decks right now, they're probably the deck that, like, does the least, but they still do enough. Like, Detonator's still extremely good card. So they're going to go ahead and admit defeat. And yeah, we'll go ahead and see Sean Killian win the $20 there. No run back. And with that being said, the TB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.